Good evening, everybody. My name is David Banks, and this is my presentation for CIT 261. Tonight I'm going to go over a little bit about CSS animation and how to implement that into web pages. So, starting off, this is a website that I built for a different class last year, and it's going to kind of be my platform. So as you can see here, it's got a lot of pre-done or pre-written that I wrote HTML code. There's a few different things on the main page. You can see a list here, and you can see some images that we're gonna look through in just a little bit. I'm scrolling through them. That's what my presentation is going to be about today for CSS for animation. So it's how to scroll through these items on your web page when you want to show off some pictures or just kind of make your web page a little bit more exciting. So originally I only had one picture there, and I'll show it to you in a minute when I go through what the actual web page looks like. But anyway, so right here we have two div tags. One is container, one is photo banner. So if we go over to our CSS page, see our container here. The container is 350 pixels. And we got a few other settings here, like making the background black to make it fit within my color scheme, which we'll see in just a little bit. And my photo banner is the amount of, or the height and the width of the banner itself. As you go down, there's a few other things like how long the banner moves. So each picture will move for 30 seconds, as you can see here. And these other things they mostly have to do with how the banner moves and how the pictures move. As you can see, there's a little bit of code that goes into it, but it goes to about right here. So back all the way up to here, those two div tags that we just saw, all the code is line 5 to 97. So about 92 lines of code or so to get that done. So now we're going to go into my local site first. So this is my local site. I'm running XAMPP with Apache. As you can see here, I'll refresh the web page real fast. This first picture used to be the only picture that I had up, and as you can see, as you hover over them, it kind of highlights them. Now, I haven't figured out how to actually get them clickable or to add on links. I'm sure it's not that difficult. I just didn't have time to look it up today. So these are some different pictures and screenshots from Marvel movies and Marvel events from the comics that have happened, like Avengers versus X-Men, Avengers Age of Ultron, which is the newest Avengers movie that came out. And this is actually a screenshot from Marvel Civil War from the actual comics. So as you can see, it scrolls through there. So I personally like to use FileZilla to upload my files to GoDaddy. That's who my provider is. So I just simply copy all of these files over to here. And also, one other thing I wanted to show you real fast was I actually do have a test environment where I tested this out first. So you can see a few different pictures, and obviously it's not quite as pristine as the other one I did, but this is kind of my sandbox area to play around with it and figure out how to get it to work correctly and look right. So anyway, we can go back to where I was at before. So this is just on my home page. So once I copy the files from my local computer up to GoDaddy, I can go to my website then, which is marvelcomicsuniverse.com, which we'll go to right here. It takes a minute to load because it's sure there's a lot of people using GoDaddy. So anyway, as you can see, that translated up to my actual web page, and if you want to visit it, like I said, you can go to marvelcomicsuniverse.com and you can look around. So that's all I have for tonight. Thanks for joining.